Hey guys, we're going to learn the Cobra knot today, and the first bracelet that I'm going to show you is the two-tone Cobra knot bracelet with buckle from our Forever Knots, Cute Cuffs, and Team Spirit sets. It'll take you about 30 minutes to complete the bracelet, and here's what you'll need. Two 36-inch pieces of cord, one buckle, adhesive strips and glue, and scissors, not included. Alright guys, now that we have our stuff, let's get started. So take your two strings and line up the edges. Feed it through the back of your buckle. You want to have, I'd say about 8 or 9 inches, long enough that it'll fit around your wrist. Separate the longer strands on the outside and keep the two shorter ones on the middle like this. Now, pick a color that you want to be your middle color. This is the cord that you're going to be starting with, so remember which one you started with. You're going to take it and put it over the two middle strings, and then take your other one and put it over that one, and then put it underneath your two middle strings and through this loop right here. Make sure you pull really tight because this is the first knot of your bracelet and you want your buckle to be really sturdy. Now remember the color that you started. You'll notice that it's on the other side. Whatever hump is in the opposite color, that's the side you're going to start on. So remember. Now take this starting color, put it over the two middle again. Take the opposite color, put it over your starting, underneath your two middle ones, and through the loop. Pull both to tighten the knot. This is your first Cobra knot. Now, remember the hump. This is the side with the starting color, so this is the cord that you're going to start with. So take it, put it over your two middle cords, take your opposite side, put it over your first, behind the two middle cords, and then through your loop. Pull to tighten. Continue Cobra knotting until you have about 1.5 inches left of your bracelet. Alright, now we've got about 1 inch left. So take the two ends, stick it in through the front of your buckle, fold it over, and open your buckle. You want to make sure this is laying flat. You see how it's done right there. Flat against your bracelet. Flip it over and continue Cobra knotting. You want to make sure that you grab the back strands. Pull it tight. You see it's covered back there. Make sure they're tucked under. Do a few Cobra knots until you reach the end of your buckle. Make sure you pull a few of these tight. And flip it over. Loosen the top two bars of your last Cobra knot. And take your working strands and slip them under. Do it again with the other side. Pull on both the cords to tighten the knot. Pull them really tight because you want your knot to be really secure. You notice you have these two long strands left. Take the two strands, grab one of your adhesive strips, and wrap really close to your bracelet. See where it's covered there. Grab a pair of scissors and cut within the tape. You want to make sure that it's in the tape so that your bracelet doesn't fray. Grab some glue and dab it on the exposed part of your cords. This will keep the edges from fraying. And here's your finished bracelet. Alright guys, I'm going to show you a way to bead the bracelet we just made. To make this bracelet, it'll take about 30 minutes, and you'll need 2 42-inch lengths of cord, 1 9-inch length of cord, 5 star beads, 1 buckle, adhesive strips and glue, and scissors, not included. Alright, now that we've got all our stuff, let's get started. Take your cord and line up the 2 ends. Take your little cord and stick it in the middle. You want to make sure it's in the middle. Take your buckle and feed the 3 cords through the back side of the buckle. Try to keep the shorter one in the middle, since this is the one we're going to be beading on. Pull it through until there's only about an inch left on the back buckle. Now for this bracelet, we're going to start for the white cord. We want white to be in the middle since the beading string is white too. Take your white cord and put it over your 3 middle cords, and then take your patterned cord, put it over your white one, behind your 3 middle ones. Make sure that you catch that loose piece in the back too, and then through this loop. Pull both sides really tight. Now look for your hump and put the white cord over the 3 middle, the pattern over your white, behind the back, and through the loop again. Pull tight. You're going to want to do this 6 times before we start beading. Make sure that you pull this pretty tight too. Now take your middle piece, it's got tape on the edge, feed your bead on there. You're going to pull this one up and hold it against the main body of your bracelet, so you just got 2 in the middle. And continue cobraing with white over first. Do this 3 times. Make sure you've got 3 under there. And then pull your beading string back down and cobra over all 3 center cords. And then pull it back up to add your other bead. Keep doing this until you've used all 5 of your star beads. Keep knotting until you've got about an inch left of your center cords. Feed it through the front side of your buckle. Pull them through, take your buckle off, and rest them against the main body of your bracelet. Flip your bracelet over and keep cobra knotting, making sure that you get all 3 of the strands in the back. Pull really tight. You can see they're back there. Keep cobra knotting until you reach your buckle. And flip it over. Loosen the top 2 bars of your last cobra knot. And feed your working strands through. You may have to work with your cord a little bit to get it through. pull both of your ends really tight. You may have to work with your Cobra braid to get it tight too. Now get all of your loose ends together, grab an adhesive strip, wrap it around your loose ends, cut where the strings are taped, and glue the exposed edges. This will keep the string from fraying. Make sure you let it dry too. Here's our finished bracelet. Alright guys, we're going to go over how to make a different kind of a beaded bracelet. So for this project, you'll need one 36-inch piece of cord, one 12-inch piece of cord, 3 heart beads, adhesive strips and glue, and scissors, not included. Now that we've got everything, let's get started. So take your 2 pieces of cords, make a loop in the bigger one, and put your little one on top of it. Try to center it if you can. Make an overhand knot, including all 3 strands of your cord. Make sure you get that little one too. Now we're going to Cobra knot over the little piece of cord. So take your right strand, put it over the middle, and then take your left strand, put it over your right, behind the middle, and through the loop. Pull both ends tight. And we're going to do it again, only from the left side. So over the middle, behind the right, and then the left goes under the middle and through the loop. It's 1 Cobra knot. Now string on your first bead. Pull it all the way down to your knot. And we're going to Cobra knot around the bead. So starting your Cobra knot after the bead, go over, under, over, under. Do 2 more Cobra knots. Add your second bead. And continue Cobra knotting with all 3 beads. Once you get to the end, take all 3 of your strands and do another overhand knot. Pull the ends tight. Grab your adhesive strips, wrap the loose ends of your cord, cut your cord, and add your glue. This will help seal your ends. And here's your finished bracelet.